Secure the objectives.
Hey, what is up? What is up? This is Crazy bringing you the winning teams feed from the 20K prep tournament held last Saturday. And I'll make sure I throw the date in the title. Can't think of it right now off the top of my head, but we are on board here with Deficit from Team Royalty, who picked up the gamer gloves for the 20K prep tournament. For those of you guys watching may not have heard of it, Payback Games is hosting a 20K tournament. Finals to be held in Minneapolis in the nightclub. Insert coin, so get over there, get signed up, get in these games. There's 10,000 reasons for the winning team. If you watch on Twitter, there's actually a picture of the cash being given away for this 20K tournament. This, of course, is the prep tournament feed, and we are on board with Team Royalty and, of course, Deficits. What's up, guys? What are you doing?
Hey.
Thank you for having us. I'm Deficits. I'm from Team Royalty. I usually run a sub, but on this film you can see me running a MA Overkill with MSMC.
I gotta ask, real quick, when I seen this camouflage, I wondered why. Why are you rocking the Hello Kitty camouflage on your gun? Just out of curiosity.
Oh, let's be real though. You look at that kawaii on my gun. You think it's nice and peaceful, you can't do any damage with it. You know, you see my scoreboard. Let's be real. But it works.
Lightning strike on standby.
Now during this tournament, you guys probably played a few teams. What was your toughest challenge of the day?
Hardpoint contested.
This actually was probably our toughest challenge. The connection was just horrible for us because we were West players. This team was East, so it was pretty hard to handle 3 bars while they were 4 bars. It was actually pretty hard to outgun them sometimes.
Right.
Yeah, it wasn't a problem for me though. I'm East Coast.
Now you guys call yourself Royalty, but we were chatting a little before we got this interview going about who else you represent. You guys want to give them a shout out real quick?
Yeah.
Lethal
Energy.
We want to give a big shout out to Lethal Energy. They recently came out and Xerox has been a part of their community for a while now, so we got picked up by them, and I just want to give them a big shout out. If you're not following them on Twitter, you should go ahead and do that at Lethal Energy.
At Lethal Energy.
Yeah, at Lethal Energy. And
now, like I said, we were chatting it up a little bit beforehand, getting to know you guys a little bit better. You guys haven't been together for very long, so what do you attribute your success to in this tournament for you? I mean, was it just blind luck because you hadn't played together, or did you guys like really prep up and scrim a lot to get ready for this?
Yeah, actually, yeah. Well, we can say that Deficits, E-Man, and EJ have been friends for a long time, so they already know their game style. Their chemistry is already pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm actually the newest one to the team. 4 months, they picked me up, and we've been trying to scrim as much as possible. Trying to get that chemistry up. I wouldn't say that we got lucky. We know that we're capable of, being a good team, so I wouldn't call it luck.
Now, I did bring up the mini-map here in the feed for you guys on YouTube to see, and you can see the positions these guys are taking up on the hard point. And as you can see, they're doing a really good job of covering up, making sure they're keeping the other team out. For these guys watching who want to improve their skills, what do you guys, what is the most important aspect of hard point for you guys?
Map control.
Yeah.
Map control. Only map control.
Me personally, I would say a combination of both map control and communication. There's no point in having map control if your other teammates don't know what you're doing.
Lost control.
Or where to go, where to set up.
And chemistry. You definitely need that.
Well, yeah, chemistry.
Yeah, you guys have a great chemistry. After chatting it up with you guys before we got in this interview, you guys got a good chemistry. You can tell you guys get along and you talk well and you enjoy each other's company. You can sense that chemistry, especially when you chatted up with you guys a little bit, which is really nice and invigorating to hear. With this 20K tournament looming and with this tournament victory, which you guys said was your first one, are you guys going to be making a push to get into this 20K and see if you can't make a run at it?
Yeah.
We're gonna try to do the tournament. But with all the money and everything going around, we have to try to figure it out.
Yeah, I actually couldn't attend this tournament this weekend, but we got lucky enough to get a substitute. But congratulations on these guys. We've been a team for only for like three weeks now or so, and I'm just proud of my team.
Hardpoint contested.
You know, it's ironic. The last tournament, not the 1v1 tournament, was held a couple weeks back, but there was a tournament about 2 months ago, and the team that won it, Team Dirty, they actually went to MLG Dallas, but the team that won it, they'd only been together for like 4 days when they won the whole thing.
Wow.
And they took on some really good teams, including Syndicate, and it was really good to see, you know, some of these unknown teams making a run at this and winning some cool stuff. You guys did pick up some gamer gloves. Have you guys ever got to play with any other peripherals besides just your standard Xbox 360 controller?
Well,
I haven't personally.
I was stuck in our level.
You are in a pleasure for gamer gloves because it's an excellent product. And, you know, it's not a little thing that wraps around your controller that can wear out and get all loosey-goosey on it. No, it's an actual glove you put on your hand. It keeps it from slipping, sweating, especially for these long marathon gaming sessions. So, yeah, you guys are going to enjoy your gamer gloves a lot. And they are a sponsor of the 20K event. So make sure, if you guys make it to attendance, make sure you bring those suckers. Show them off, show them to the sponsors saying, hey, you know, thank you very much. But we are on board here still with Deficits. He was the highest scorer for this team, which is why I picked his feed. There were some search and destroy that we could have posted, but I personally like Hardpoint for these interviews because there's lots of action. It's fast paced. I prefer to get the team chatter in search and destroy, so that's why we picked the Hardpoint on this one. And as you can see, Royalty's doing a good job of manipulating the spawns. They're definitely keeping the team away from the Hardpoint, and like you said, map control and communication. Now, speaking.
Yeah, go ahead.
Speaking of communication, what style of callouts do you use? Do you use short, sweet callouts, or do you be a little bit more descriptive in your callouts, trying to get a little bit more accurate where that person's sitting or coming from?
I think it's a combination of both.
Yeah,
you really need to be on point.
We definitely have, we understand what we are talking about. That's definitely key. Because, if I said, left side and, they took it as right, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of, we know what we're talking about with each other.
Friendly Hellstorm missile.
Yeah, we have our own, I guess you could say, cryptic callouts that if you were to be listening into us, you probably wouldn't understand. But then we have some of the mainstream callouts as well. Like, for example, on our Capture the Flag games, I know we're not watching that now, but we call out from our spawn. So like if we're going to going to their flag, and EJ says left side, we're not talking about the way we're facing. We're talking about the way we're looking towards their spawn, regardless of any positioning.
Right.
Yeah.
You use your spawn as a reference point, so that way everybody understands what left means.
Yeah.
No matter which direction you're facing. That's good. That's good, smart thinking in your callouts. A lot of teams have been doing that, and it's to make sure callouts short and sweet too. You don't have to worry about right side map that are you don't have to worry about any of that. You just gotta hey, left side our spawn, let's go. And as fast and as fast paced as Call of Duty can be, you got to keep those callouts short and sweet sometimes, especially in these fast paced maps or in search. So you only get that split second to call your search. Call them out on search because you could be dead before you even get the second word out of your mouth. So you got to make them short and sweet sometimes, which does make sense.
Yeah.
Now, in the the little pre-lobby conversation we're having, a couple of you guys have experience with Payback Games in the past. What is your take on Payback Games 2.0 and the new layout, new formats, and all that?
So, actually, one who has been known Payback Games for like a couple of years now. In the beginning, it was the old format, and I recently in contact with Sweetness. She's one of the admins in PBG. And she told me about this new layout they had and about these new turns they're having. And she told me about the 20K tournament. That actually interested me. And I told my team, hey, let's do this prep journey. Let's see what we could do, and we actually won this, and now we're actually thinking about the 20.
Now, I remember you guys are also going to be prepping up for Anaheim, which is going to be a huge LAN event. What other tournaments you guys got in mind? I mean, besides of course the 20K and Anaheim.
Just any online tournaments for now. That's what
as many as we can.
As many as we can. Or actually, we created this team. I created it for Anaheim, Our main focus is Anaheim because that's one of the biggest MLG events that's coming up. So, right now, any online tournaments, as many as we can do, and we're just preparing for Anaheim.
Well, that's awesome to hear. A new team getting some recognition, picking up some wins, picking up a tournament feed. We are down to less than 10 seconds in this match. Did give you did want to give you guys a big congratulations for your, of course, tournament victory, and of course, enjoy those gamer gloves. And for the rest of you guys watching, get over to paybackgames.com and get in the game. You know, you want to be the best, you got to play the best. So thanks for watching, guys, and we will definitely check you all out later.